For the past few days, the internet has been on fire between those that were arguing that Wizkid is greater than Fela or Fela is greater than Wizkid. Number one, for me, that argument should never have even happened, because the main reason I said that is it is not about who is greater or who is not greater. It is about the people on the left side or on the right side versus the people on the other side, which is the people that were arguing that Fela is the greatest, is greater than Wizkid. People that most likely went to Shrine. These are people that were alive when Fela was alive. They listened to his music. They experienced him firsthand. These people are arguing against people that only know Wizkid, which is after Fela died. They don't even, they most likely have never heard his songs. They most likely never saw his show. They most likely never went to his show. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that there's some arguments that should not even take place. There are some arguments that it doesn't even matter whether one is greater or what the other is not greater. One particular set should not have engaged the other set. That is, the people that believe that Fela is the greatest, they should not have even engaged the Wizkid fans, because it is not to say that Wizkid is not great. It is not to say that Wizkid is not a legend. It is not to say that Wizkid is not a great artist. No. But because you already know that this fan base are people that most likely were born after Fela died. So there's no point. There shouldn't have been that argument in the first place. Do you understand? There are some arguments that you shouldn't even start. So all this fire, all these ones that Shehu is getting himself all, it should not have even happened at all. There's no point. You understand? Because these are people that they only know Wizkid, and there's nothing you can tell them. You understand? There's nothing you can tell them. You know, in life, when you already know that you know more than somebody, there's no point getting into that argument. There's some arguments that there's no point. There's what point do you want to prove? What point do you want to prove? Do you understand? There's no point. So this is not to say one person is greater than the other or this person is greater than the other. That is not why I'm making this video. The reason I'm talking about this is that there are some arguments we should not even enter into, because if you were arguing with amongst yourselves now, like you're arguing Fela and Bob Marley, or Fela and the Lucky Dube, Fela and same era, people of the same era are arguing about artists in their era. Yes, but it will come to a time that Wizkid, people 20 years, 30 years time, 20 years time, 18 years, 15 years time, some people will be arguing that an artist of that time is better than Wizkid. So do you now think the Wizkid fans should start engaging in such arguments? That's why I'm saying that the people that believe that Fela is great should not have even engaged the people that are saying Wizkid is better than Fela. It should not have ever turned into an argument.